What do? Do you overload the times journey? Like put as much CC as you can? Or you just, totally avoid it, put in burst?
I think that's what they're doing. They're going for burst here for sure. There's just no way that they can completely outmaneuver the CC. Kufra basically eliminated because of the Diggy.
Yeah.
Right? There's just no way you can play Kufra against this. And these are the big ticket picks that we're still waiting for. Yawi can play the Cho. Don't get me wrong.
Sure.
Yawi is a great Cho player.
Yeah.
But it's not. He likes the AoE setup. That's why you see him with Kufra, with Carmilla. These are AoE.
Maybe a Franco. We've seen him play Franco before.
Yep.
Oh, would be good though, actually, given the Harith and the Ling.
The direct counters. Yeah. Kind of works for the Diggy as well, to some extent.
Sure, yeah, because you can't times journey out of that bloody hunt. Yeah.
Interesting.
The
I would love to
Lunox
see
still out there.
Yawi on the Franco.
Yeah, that
love it.
might just be the other answer. And yeah, by putting Renejay on the Cho, the Cho becomes such a specific pick. It becomes such a specific part of the lineup, and there you go. Nexplay just takes out the Barats, as they should.
Yeah, Edward's been having too much free time on that hero. Please,
Too much.
not anymore.
Too much.
Your team
All
is
right.
picking.
No name means it's a newer hero. It's a Paquito. It's basically what you do when you don't have a solid side lane. You just pick up the Paquito. It covers a lot.
There's another hero that Yawi could have played. He picks up the Grok. His second time in Season 7 playing this at 0% win rate. So looking to make it 50-50.
You know what? Great idea. I like the idea as well. They're
Grok,
trying to answer what the Diggy's trying to do. You can't
Okay.
you can't fly through a wall. A Diggy's an owl. It looks like an owl, right?
Yes.
But
he's grounded.
you can't really fly. You're grounded. You can't really walk around a Guardian's barrier.
Yeah,
So
and to be fair, Grok's CC, the wild charge, it's only half of his kit, literally,
Yeah.
and you can time that out. Like as soon as you're done, you can play the likes of BMO, flicker in, and then wild charge. So yeah, hold up, this is interesting. New skin. I'm hoping we see it, but
please, yes.
This is great because you're able to force out the times journey.
That's right. There are a lot of things that can force out time journey here, actually, and Exort will be able to do that over and over and over and over again.
I like it. A single arrow could just undo the cocked and ready times journey on the side of Blacklist International. Is this the laning we're going to see? Yes.
Yep.
It's Venus on the Angela. Nice one, baby indeed. And then Esson gonna make like his Papa Lukupa from game 1 and bother H2 the very second he could.
Maximum protect here from this lineup with an Angela and a Diggy. So you can imagine how thick the HP of the Ling is gonna be.
Yeah, I remember this from another top seed team, Aura Philippines. Aura Philippines did this, and instead of an Angela Diggy, it was a Natalia Diggy. And it proved a little too spicy, a little too exotic.
It really did.
Yeah, but let's go. Here we see if it's going to be a sweep or if Nexplay Esports can clutch another one, a slobber knocker in our first series for the day, going into game number 3. But first, let's go through this one.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, it's so pretty,
so
Rockart!
shiny. Now, that's a counter for me. I don't like shiny traps, but, it kind of gives away the position a little bit. But I don't mind. It's
Kinda.
beautiful.
Oh,
it's
look at
sparkly.
Esson doing like he did in game 1. Checking out what
Be a
H2
nuisance.
might be doing. Oh, here we go. Let's just do Diggy.
Oh!
Wait!
Play
H2
Venus.
already at about a third of his health. Esson regenerating what's left.
I like this. I like the pressure here from Blacklist. And I like what Exort did, by the way. He planted so many traps in that one just to make sure that they could get out before the Diggy arrived. And it kind of worked.
Yep.
Yeah, it worked because they didn't take that much time to kill the purple buff. It slowed down the approach of Esson.
And yes, H2 almost fell. But just same, it was pretty controlled. Lancelot's very mobile, even at level 2. So that being said, we'll see. Right before the pause, ladies and gentlemen, up top, I think James forced an early recall from Edward.
Yeah, I think he did, and that's actually value already, right?
Yeah.
That feels like so much value.
That's time ahead.
And it's gonna be the first down onto the Diggy. Again, no one's surprised. Don't worry.
At some point again, we say this every single time there's a feeding Diggy strat.
Yeah.
You just have to stop calling the Diggy's deaths.
Yeah, just stop it. Just look at it the way you usually do.
Oh, Edward!
Edward, though.
Really low. Will James
something-
force it? No, he won't.
Yeah, that's something you have to watch out for. Level 1 Edward, by the way. So a level 1 Pakito's not that big of a threat. And at this point, NxP might have advantages.
Yep, and that's what? The third death right now on Esson's Diggy. Just like that, they're able to, for now, make a huge dent in the gold gap, about 1,000 and change. But at some point, it's gonna just stop going up, especially if this Diggy doesn't get any kills.
Yep, it's the early burst of gold. They can kind of capitalize on it.
Oh!
Getting a double is actually not something you want to do.
Way of the dragon!
And a
But
triple.
I don't know if that was the right thing to do, especially for the Diggy. But I think they don't care.
They don't care.
They just want this turret shield.
Yeah, they want to go for that outer turret energy shield, and they want as much gold as they can before the Diggy difference starts to set in.
6 kills early on for H2. Let's see how Yawi does his rendition of the bother your buff play. We apologize for the back-to-back pauses so early on. We haven't even seen a turtle fight, but that being said, Rockhart, I think it's safe to say Nexplay Esports is at an advantage here for that first turtle.
Yeah, it feels like it, right? I mean, there's just so much gold on H2O. The Lancelot's just so powerful right now.
Oh my Venus does almost nothing.
Yes, exactly. Almost nothing yet. Because again, you can't count on the Ling yet.
Yep.
The Ling's not active. The Ling will need at least 2 items before it can kind of keep up with the Lancelot.
And I'm pretty sure Venus, despite being in mid for about 99% of the early game, hasn't reached level 4 just yet.
That's weird, right? That's weird. At the same time, okay, that's fine. That's what you expect when someone has a mask on. But
he already has.
already
There you go.
did. There you go.
Okay, all right. So at least good positioning here could force out a Hearthguard. Just turned level 4, I believe.
And now I feel like the NxP should go for the turtle right away, as soon as possible.
Yeah, while they're ahead. While they're ahead.
While they're ahead, go ahead and do it and keep it going.
All right, Yawi starting it up. H2 and Exort gonna go for the finish here. James playing a good boundary, putting up Guardian's Barrier by Yawi. Oh, Esson was going for a dream. He was trying to maybe hope for a cheeky steal.
A random explosion.
Yeah.
Essen, though, will be caught out as well. But the bottom lane is what's worrying me for NxP.
Renejay here, hit by 3. There's the Hearthguard by Venus hopping on out. Exort, not much you can do to defend. Not very good at clearing waves. A Selena is. And there might be another kill onto the Diggy, while H2 was going for the shield in mid.
As you can see, the gold doesn't really move. So
Not as much now.
Not as much now. So right now, they have to capitalize on this. Blacklist actually will have a little bit of control here on the bottom side, at least for now. I'm looking for a way out, actually, for the mid lane of Blacklist, because that could go down soon, right? Because they're leaving Esson to defend it on his own. A Diggy to defend the tower on his own. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's why they sent Venus to try and clear, but again, there's only so much Love Waves could do to, stop 2 or 3 heroes from NxP from taking down your first tier turret. Rockhart, I have a question for you. I'm not sure if it was actually 4 purifies, but I for sure saw 3. Do you think that's overkill? 3 purifies plus a times journey?
I feel like it's okay. But at the same time, you don't really have much to purify, right? I feel like there's just more damage. They might have picked it up for the Grok, but no.
Yeah, Wild
the
Charge.
knockup's very small.
Yeah, Wild Charge, and then you have just Renejay's kit for the most part. Yeah.
So I'm wondering what that's for. Selena.
Yeah, the Abyssal
Just
Arrow
the
and the
Abyssal Arrow.
slows on the traps.
Yeah, that's kind of big. And again, they don't want anyone to get left out. But again, that does slow down their offensive, right?
Yeah, crazies. All right, so it's 3 purifies, a flame shot, and a retribution. I'm liking the chances for Blacklist here to just keep their uptime going. As you can see, positioning-wise, no pun intended. They seem to be going for a sandwich down bottom again. They want to pressure Renejay's lane.
Yeah, because they want to keep up with. I think Exort wants to force that. He was left there on the bottom side of the map, and he knows that Renejay kind of needs help, and they are gonna try. Actually, if they do want to give Renejay a chance here, they have to destroy the tower as soon as possible, so that Renejay can split.
Yeah.
He can try to converse on the map.
Tempest of Blades here by Wise. Oh! And H2O perfectly placing the execution, taking out Eson, but it's not much. I did see the health on the Ling just go, and then out.
It did.
Dangerous. Is
That
that
was
the
very
choke?
Dangerous.
It is the choke. It's their turn. Nexplay Esports says they take Wise's purple.
Yeah, that is huge. I mean, this is what we're talking about here. Blacklist absorbing what they did to their opponent in the previous game. Taste of your own medicine.
Exactly. Well charged out bottom. Oheb, despite using the Purify, just got overloaded. And Rockhart, as you said, this is one way that you can alleviate some pressure from Renejay. Push bottom.
There you go. Just go ahead and pick it up. And that's exactly what I said. Now Renejay has the option to go ahead and switch with James. And they can get more gold because of that.
Yeah, a little better look for Nexplay Esports this time around. But if I'm not mistaken, this is what Game 1 looked like as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Early on, it was on the side of NxP, and then they just failed to capitalize. Here's my thing. Is it possible for Nexplay's lineup to bait out a death to give to Eson so that they can reset the feed? Where do you go, though,
they can
right?
afford that.
Who?
Yeah, there's just no one.
So difficult. Now, second turtle of the game here. First one went over to Nexplay. I wonder how this second one will go. Again, not much Eson could have done. And, yeah, Nexplay just keeping going. Like,
They're not stopping here, man.
You're free. Let's go.
Go ahead. Get that tower if that's what you want. There's not much the Blacklist can do about it.
Oh, Oheb goes, but they trade for Renejay.
Blacklist's defense here a little flimsy. There's no way they can defend, man.
A wee bit. Yeah, a wee bit. And the choke continues. Purple, say goodbye, Wise. It's mine, says H2.
Yeah. We got Y. I think too much pressure is on the shoulder of Wise here and Oheb. I haven't even seen Oheb do anything yet. So you're waiting for some good gold income, which might not come into play because right now Oheb's level 6, H2O's level 9. Same with James.
And of course, that gold lead, Rockhart, we mentioned about a couple minutes ago, not moving. This time, it seems to be growing once more. About 4K now between NxP and Blacklist. Exort, a little bit in trouble. Time's Journey popped in by Eson. Maybe a little premature.
Yep, they're just trying to save Oheb here. Blacklist being a little too safe. That will cause them to not have one in this fight.
There you go, Eson the first to fall. Oheb calls in. Venus says, I got you. Heartguard onto the Harith. The little boy runs. There's so much damage. He goes. Venus gets popped out. Harith eliminated from this fight. And just like that, Wise now making the most of this noise up top. Taking the orange away sneakily from Nexplay.
Yep, and Eson's going to be able to spot it out, but not really much you can do about it. H2O, gonna go for it.
Ooh, from the back line, Eson once more falls, and as well, Edward follows. Rockhart, this is looking like a Nexplay game.
It does. It's starting to look like a Nexplay game. There's not much in terms of defense the Blacklist can do, and not only on the bot side, on the top side, also on the bot side, we see something happen. For the mid, they take down a lot as well.
And, this is the first time Wise is going to be getting his purple in a while.
Or
a
is
nice
he?
3-second stun here by Exort. Forced to use the Tempest of Blades. He's caught up between 3 members of NxP. Make that 5. And in goes Venus. Oh, the most unfortunate.
What an unfortunate pause there.
Oh, all right, you know what? We will allow this moment to play out. But, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like a nice turnaround by Blacklist International. Rockhart, what do you think?
It started to look like it, but at the same time, in that freeze frame, it seems like they're running out of fuel. And they might have used up too many skills already.
Exactly. Too many ults is what I'm guessing. Here we go. Back into the action.
Let's see.
Oh, stay at the edge of your seat, folks. If you want to stand, do stand. Because in goes the wild charge by Yawi. Edward, he's missing one for the champ stance. Wise gets one from the back line. Exort falls. And there's the Phantom Execution. And there's the knock-up. Wise falls. Venus gonna be the next one in their eyes. And H2, he lets go. They're happy to take the trade.
Yep, Wise is gone, and again, a majority of the damage from Blacklist has been taken off the table.
His life for the purple was not worth it.
Absolutely not. I mean, what were they thinking there?
I mean,
way too much.
You just take what you can, I guess.
Yeah, and that was the purple was not something that they could take lightly. Eson gonna be in trouble here again. Trying to go for the steal, the flame shot, not really the recipe that you're looking for. That's another free turtle going over to NxP.
100% right now.
And 7,500, 7,600 gold here for NxP should make this a really quick game.
An amazing choke by Nexplay so far in the past, what, 4 or 5 minutes of this game so far. And they're waiting for that first Lord about 2 minutes away. All lanes seem to be blue here. Nexplay Esports owns a majority of the map. Not much Wise on that lane could do or go to find the farm. And they're now forcing the issue, pushing the advantage. Again, 16-1. There's not much really Eson could do here. Question, Rockhart. Wonder what this mystery shop is all about. Why is it a mystery shop?
I'll be honest, I'm not sure because again, what are you gonna buy? Are you gonna have any gold? I don't think so. Maybe he just wants to get skills like the what is that? Flowing time.
Yeah, fleeting time. Yeah, maybe.
Want to rush it? I don't know, but he's not gonna be able to get much gold anyway.
You know what this tells me? The fact that it's a flame shot diggy tells me he might want to be a glass cannon. He might want to scale up, build a few good magic items, and then make that flame shot hurt. Make those bombs hurt. Make that reverse time hurt.
Yeah.
Just maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking because right now Blacklist Internatio, they must also be wondering why did we use mystery shop?
Yeah, this is a weird option to be honest. And again, a lot of the skills of H2 are down. Assassination for days.
Blunt force. H2 just says, I want to take down the Angela. I will expend all my skills, and he did.
And again, the NxP lineup is starting to look unkillable here.
Oh, nice wild charge to protect H2 at about a third of his health. Right now, Eson might fall. James looking for all the dashes. Electo final blow already expended. H2 at about half health. He wants to go in one more time. An arrow misses Eson by about an inch. They have to disengage. NxP, they're not in a shape to fight, not to force this. Better choice would be the Lord, I guess.
Yeah, just go for the Lord, and I think that should be that should be your key to victory. There's just no other way that Blacklist can defend anyway. They're just gonna be stuck clearing these waves, and aside from that, they can't really take fights. They're not ready to take fights. Their front line is basically just Edward, no one else.
Yeah, it's a difficult go for Blacklist. Their best bet would be, again, those counter engages. But the first time we saw it, the shades of what it could look like, they just weren't ready. And again, they're so buried in value, Rockhart. 10, 11,000 gold.
That's unbearable. That's even before 11 minutes. So that kind of gives you more than 1,000 gold per minute here for NxP. The Diggy strat definitely backfired on this game.
Yeah, this is not what an optimal Diggy strat would look like. Most Diggy strats that actually work, they keep that gold gap close, or at some point even that gold gap doesn't exist. Like, you would be ahead despite your heroes or your hero, that Diggy, continuously dying. So this time around, maybe NxP, they have found that sweet spot.
Yeah, and Blacklist just kind of piled on too hard on the support side.
Too tricksy.
Like, too many supports, not many people to front.
Too much flair. Again, this reminds us of that Natalia and Diggy lineup by Aura Philippines the other week. And right now, an arrow thrown out by Exort, looking for the right kind of distraction as Renejay, the hitman, assassinating that bottom lane inhibitor. Eson falls. Of course, now they don't have a timed journey, about 30 seconds off. That's why he's already using the Tempest Ablaze. Renejay coming in. There's the Electo final blow. And from the back lines, OMG is trying to go for a hard guard. It gets cancelled. And H2 looking low. And that's going to be Edward hit by the Phantom Execution and the Thorn Rose. Just one defender left. Manny Pacquiao, what you gonna do? He's gonna fall as well. The wipeout. Nexplay Esports jockeying for position, forcing a game number 3.
That is game, and that is NxP